Adolf Hitler earned the world's condemnation for his extremist nationalist ideology, for starting a war, and for committing genocide. But like many powerful men, Hitler also had a woman he loved, a figure who remained almost completely hidden from the public throughout his time in power. What was so special about this woman that she could capture the heart of the world's most powerful fascist leader? And why did she dedicate her entire life to him? Today, we explore the story of Eva Braun. Eva Braun was born on February 6, 1912, in Munich, Germany, to a middle-class family. She had a passion for the arts and sports, a trait she seemed to share with Hitler. Their meeting was rather coincidental. At the age of 17, Eva worked as an assistant and model for Heinrich Hoffmann, the official photographer of the Nazi Party. Hoffmann's job was to follow Hitler closely, crafting the image of a dedicated politician to be broadcast to the public to win their favor. While working as Hoffmann's assistant, Eva had the opportunity to interact with Hitler. Despite a 23-year age gap, Hitler made a strong impression. It is said that Eva fell for the powerful man from their very first encounters. Unlike many other young women who kept their feelings to themselves, Eva actively pursued the relationship. With her athletic figure, blonde hair, and attractive features, she was considered to fit Hitler's type. With the subtle support of her boss, Eva gradually won Hitler's affection, especially after the mysterious death of Hitler's niece, Geli Raubal, in 1931, with whom he was rumored to have had an intimate relationship. Geli's passing devastated Hitler, and Eva's presence was a great comfort, leading him to meet with the young woman more frequently. A few months later, Eva officially moved in with Hitler, despite her family's objections and public gossip. When Hitler became the most powerful figure in Germany, he dedicated nearly all his time to politics. This inadvertently left Eva feeling like a neglected mistress. Lonely and desperate, in 1932, Eva shot herself in the neck with her father's pistol. Fortunately, the wound was not fatal, and she was saved after surgery. Upon hearing the news, Hitler rushed to the hospital, apologizing for his neglect. From then on, he paid more attention to Eva, allowing her to accompany him on official trips as his personal photographer. However, Hitler was always surrounded by other women. To regain his focus, in 1935, Eva made another desperate attempt on her life. After 3 months of no contact from Hitler, she took an overdose of sleeping pills. Once again, she was discovered and saved in time. This time, Hitler was even more remorseful. He bought her a villa and moved her into his mountain retreat, the Berghof, where she lived a life of luxury, completely separated from politics. While Hitler focused on war, Eva spent her time swimming, skiing, reading novels, and watching films. Despite being Hitler's partner for over a decade, she never joined the Nazi Party and showed almost no interest in politics. However, their relationship was never made public. To maintain the image of a Führer unburdened by personal affairs, Hitler demanded that Eva keep their relationship an absolute secret. Even his closest generals were forbidden from speaking a word of it. This was so effective that her existence was largely unknown to the public until after their deaths. In April 1945, as the Soviet Red Army closed in on Berlin, Eva Braun made her final decision. She traveled from Munich to Berlin to be by Hitler's side during the final moments in the Führer bunker. It was here that Hitler asked her to marry him. At the time, Eva was 33 and Hitler was 56. The wedding was a simple ceremony inside the bunker, witnessed by a few close staff members. But just 1 day later, approximately 40 hours after their wedding, they committed suicide together. A controversial story emerged after the war. During her time at the Berghof, Eva was alleged to have had a secret affair with Hermann Fegelein, a high-ranking SS officer. To get closer to Eva, Fegelein even married her sister, Gretel. When Berlin was besieged, Fegelein attempted to desert. Upon finding out, an enraged Hitler reportedly ordered the execution of his rival immediately.